All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Saiki K, Season 2, Episode 1. This is a happy day.
It's a happy day, but it's also not a happy day.
Also a very sad day, because something that we have cherished for a long time has come to a premature end. Yeah, it's leaving.
Yeah. We will say goodbye, though.
Yeah, we will say goodbye to the Saiki K dub, because apparently, due to licensing things...
There is no dub for Season 2.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying the dub for Season 1 as we keep up with the sub.
Double dipping on the show, as it were. But apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Pouring out for...
Yep. Gone too soon.
Gone too soon, indeed.
But we have a new season.
New season.
Which I'm sure will be full of ridiculous hijinks.
New ED.
Yep, that's right.
New characters. New shenanigans.
That's right.
New status quo, potentially.
Sure. I mean, hey, Terahashi is growing and changing, so there's opportunity there.
Shunkaido is changing.
Shunkaido is sure changing.
Definitely.
As is Saiki. As is Saiki.
Little by little.
Yep, that's right.
But all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion.
Judgment Nights of
All right.
Okay.
We're back with more Saiki K.
Wait, what are you talking about? This is a Gintama episode.
Yeah. At least they had a Gintama ad skit
Yep.
in the very beginning of the anime. That's so fucking funny. And the fact that it was probably actually like that in the manga, and that was like 100% what it was. Like, I'm guessing that's absolutely what was going on.
Absolutely.
But okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Here we go.
So now... with this OP being one that is focused on Daku reunion and the dream world that Shunkaido inhabits. That means it is confirmed that by the end of this story, our friends will have to band together to save the universe. From the interdimensional conspiracy, dark organization, Dark Reunion.
I actually kind of don't doubt that for a second. Like, it's one of those things where the first OP, right? Had all of those sort of like, stereotypical things that you would expect in a show with superpowers and things, right? And it's in there and it's like, oh wait, but this is sort of a slice of life show.
Right.
With this OP, I feel like that's going to happen. Like Shunkaido is the main character. Okay, there we go, right? Like he is the Koichi to Josuke. Like we are here and he is. Oh yeah, a guest lecture by Shuichi Aso on our hero studies.
I thought that might have been an MHA reference. Or
it might have been like this show has so completely kicked to the curb any
element of reason.
That now I'm just like, all right, yes, let all of the crazy hijinks ensue. Who cares about the status quo or anything like that? We could actually just have Dark Reunion show up because of some set of crazy off-the-wall reasons.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it showed the actual creator, I guess, I believe that's the creator of the Saiki K manga. Aso Shuichi. Because that was who was doing the My Hero studies.
Oh, gotcha. I
in the thing there, so maybe that was why that was like a tie-in to then having this character.
I figured it might have been Moriyama Naotaro because of how they like focused on that name in the guesses,
but it's definitely not him.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not Stephen King. That just
God. No, because he says the answer was A.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. So that was fun.
But yeah, having Nendo be a contestant on a game show to guess trivia questions all right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Saiki trying to watch TV and just, bouncing
Sure.
around all of them.
This episode did a fantastic job of touching on all the characters. Like, it's something where
Yeah.
in a new season, like, granted, it didn't touch on, like, absolutely every character for, like, a long period of time. But, like, new season, you got to touch base with everybody. And I got to say, they were bringing their A game, Like, they were dialed up to 11, and I love it. Like, if this continues on into the season, I am terrified and thrilled to see what will happen next.
Yeah, having Saiki also be the one, I would say, kind of directly driving every
Like skit.
every skit's kind of storyline and stuff, instead of it being focused on other characters, is a good way to start, I would say, the season.
Yep.
But I would say that having the one that we did get that was kind of another character's focus and drive, being Toretsuka, and being one where actually there was a girl that was into him, but
And it was a girl that he was into too.
Well, yeah, of course. But the idea that, he ended up screwing it up by trying to channel something else.
Yep.
That was kind of a fun little thing that could get brought up again later.
And the idea that Saiki was actually maybe helping him by setting things up so that then he would be in the tennis club area so that way they could run into each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And specifically in a way where he will suck at the thing that he's doing, which is one of the things that she likes about him. So,
Yeah. But then the girls all going to a dessert buffet. Of course, Mira eats them out of house and home.
That's right.
They end up now thinking that Saiki has an emoto.
Indeed. Yep.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Yes. Like,
That's
the fact that and the fact that they are like, oh, well, this is obviously Saiki, because it goes to show that, hey, Saiki, they do care about you a lot, and they know you pretty well.
Yep.
So when they see you enjoying that treat, they're just like, oh, it's Saiki, right? Like, no doubt about it, right? But to the point where then they're like, yes, practice confessing to her as if
She's Saiki.
she's Saiki.
God, that is some rom-com shit
Yep.
for sure.
And
I love
then-
that was mentioned multiple times this episode. What kind of rom-com is this?
Mm-hmm.
Basically reminding us that actually this show is not a comedy. It is in fact a rom-com.
Yep.
And it always has been.
And looking at the ED, I gotta say,
Makes sense.
like my favorite kind of experience in anime has been and will continue to be have a bunch of goofy, ridiculous fun with something where you're not necessarily going to take it super seriously. And then, surprise, it brings in
super seriously.
something is brought in that you take super seriously, right? And you're there for it, right? I could legitimately see this show pulling something like that in a number of ways. With
Me too.
With a few of the different like potential love subplots for one.
Sure.
But like
Sure. Yeah, I think the main thing is that like if we have anything even remotely serious happen, it still counts for that. And
Right.
because we have a lot more continuity kind of moving into this season than we did in the first kind of third or half of season 1, because they were still establishing characters and everything. Having things like Sakura or Chio basically being like, oh my god, so did you guys do it? Like, did you guys like it? And he's like,
Right.
no, you just went with a group. Oh, that's just a regular Christmas party. Oh, but Kaido was there. Kaido was there. And so now it's like there
Yeah.
can be new status quo. They don't necessarily progress within that status quo, but status quos can change. That leads to a form of progress.
It's one of those things where, on the one hand, I don't want to like get too obsessed with that idea.
And then set
because
yourself up for failure.
set yourself up for failure
disappointment.
because this show is such a ridiculous show that to try and predict it or hold it to a particular pattern, it's like that. No,
Nendo exists.
Nendo exists,
Fuck
right?
patterns. There are-
Exactly. The only pattern is that there are no patterns.
Yes.
Like that is the rhyme and reason of this show,
Yep.
and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But are they doing what I think they might be doing? Like,
No. We're not on any more copium than we are with Nozaki. So like
I feel like there's more of a chance in this than Nozaki.
no, I do 100% disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
There's actual like legit romance in here that is like just played at for a gag, and that's just the mom and dad. And other than that,
that's true.
I don't think they need anything more, really.
That was really sweet with them being on TV, and it's like, why are you going to the shrine? It's like, so that we can wish to get married to each other in our next life. Mm-hmm. And Saiki is just
genuine,
like,
baby.
Yeah. Saiki just immediately changes the channel. He's like, nope.
Yuck.
Yeah. Don't. I did not need to see that. That's too sappy for me. But he's like, but it's probably like trending online or something of people being like,
Right.
oh, this couple, they love each other so much.
I almost think, though, they went really hard this episode in making Saiki a little bit like he doesn't care at all. To the point where the dad called him a narcissist that sees human beings as monkeys. And I was like, wait a minute. The dad has never said anything that mean about Saiki. Like, ever.
Oh man, I totally missed that part.
You totally missed that? That's the thing. The dialogue is so fast, you can't blink. You have to, like, stare directly at the subtitles.
Like, if you like, not just don't blink, you can't even think too hard about a joke that just happened,
Right.
because then you'll miss something that is happening right then. Like,
yeah.
it is
That's why it's
crazy
nice
how
to
fast
watch
this
the
show
show
moves.
over again in the dub.
This is where we would put the dub episode
If
that
we
we'd watch
had
if
one.
we had any.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's what we've been doing basically is every time we watch an episode in the sub and we go back, watch it in the dub again.
Double dip that
And
shit.
you get to double dip, and then you kind of get more things in your mind. But you also realize that you missed little bits of things here and there because of how fast the jokes are delivered.
And who would have thought that for such a like crackhead kind of comedy show as this, that it would be like, no, you can miss things. It's like, you can.
You can. Legitimately. Hairo was here going strong. I loved the
right.
pun. It almost sounded like there was some
Oh yeah,
kind of
Ohio.
Ohio Hairo.
Ohio Hiro.
Yeah, I think that's what the pun was basically, was that it sounded very similar to his name.
right.
So he was saying it twice effectively.
And
which was
I
fun.
wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the naming convention of like, we're
Yes.
going to make it sound kind of like Ohio because he's such high energy, right? That, yeah.
It's
cool.
like psychic, psyche, you know.
Exactly. Right. No, what's Nendo? No, we even had a revisiting of Terahashi's brother, which I did not expect. I did not expect
that either.
That kind of makes me wonder if there's going to be something done with his character in this season, because I don't know. I feel like, no, maybe I'm tripping. There are a lot of new character designs though in the OP and
In the
ED.
OP, yes, there's a couple of them. So you have the characters that have been in, season 1 and stuff, but you have this little demon puppet thing.
Right.
You have
the blonde girl,
You have the blonde girl. You have the girl that has the
the Gyaru,
the Gyaru, yeah.
and then there was another
wanna say
girl.
I
I think.
I want to say there was another guy actually. It was in the background somewhere in here.
There's a hamster-looking thing.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Who is this? There's Nendo's mom.
Right.
Hold on, I think it was. No, I guess that was just.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are all characters we've seen before.
But like, Shin
yes.
Kaido was featured very prominently in that OP.
Very prominently in this OP. Now, obviously, this is his, inner world. Kind
Sure,
of
right. I
OP.
love that as a gag for the OP of like, oh, he's dreaming about, Dark Reunion and all that stuff.
And it's not even that he's.
He's not the main
he's not
character
even-
in the OP.
Well, no, he's not even imagining the entire OP. He's imagining this part where him and his friends come together.
Right.
And they fight against Dark Reunion and they channel their power, and then he goes off as a psychic, and then,
Right.
Wow.
And it's like,
It's awesome.
But yeah,
Gintama
was also in there.
actually got shilled by a fucking anime.
I knew that we were never safe from Gintama shills, but like, I didn't think it would be this crazy.
Right. I have to check also the text of where they're like, oh, it's trending online. I want to see.
Oh yeah, exactly what the
part
people were
flashed
saying.
too quickly. Okay, so it has trends for you. Marry my honey all over again in my next life. Wandering monkeys. Happy New Year. Mugami Toru. Guy who was around. Right. There was a guy, the old guy on TV, that was literally named
that's
Guy
right.
Who Was Around.
Yeah.
Let me find his actual name here, because they put it in like like Japanese, like
Yeah,
here
yeah.
it is. This was
Right.
so funny. Guy who was around.
Yeah, like there
We
are,
just grabbed the guy who was around. Oh,
Yep.
the guy who was around. Happy New Year.
and we even got a canonical like name for the town that Saiki lives in. Like, what is this
true.
world building? What's going on? Like, I feel like this could be the foundation for Dark Reunion, Caleb.
True.
Like,
We could also be seeing the final point where Saiki kind of cares a little bit about the place that he lives because he's smiling at the TV.
that's true.
And it's because he's
true.
not watching a TV show as well.
Right.
He's watching
Yeah.
like he's not
News
watching a
and
a drama show or what have you. He's watching news.
Spoilers
effectively.
don't matter for this, right?
Right.
Yep.
Fuck it, we'll do it live, you know.
Right. And that did seem pretty awesome for Saiki to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be sitting at the Kotatsu and just telekinetically bring snacks to myself. Like,
He's like, this is the life right here.
oh yeah, like
the new year.
I've seen enough anime to be familiar with like the nope, we're glued to the Kotatsu, we can't do anything. Oh, something's not within arm's reach.
Can you,
like
like,
or we'd
get
even
it
have
for
to
me?
like lean away to reach it? Nope, can't do it.
It doesn't
Can't do
exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Stars can't do it.
The world
Not today.
the world is this big and that's all you have, right? But for Saiki, nope. You can just float stuff over to him.
I have to know though what Hidari Wakibara Cho means.
I
Like,
feel like
feels,
that's got to be some kind of pun wordplay,
it
something
feels
or other.
way too absurdly like
Yeah,
extra. As
and
far
like
as a
the
name
the
goes.
cho added on to the end there, like, yeah,
All right, but yeah,
Wonderful
new
first
character is basically just the what is her name, Aiki, or the girl that
yeah.
Itsuka Toritsuga likes. What was
And I
her
don't know if
name?
she's going to be a continuing character or not. 'Cause she wasn't. It didn't look like she was in the OP or ED. But I'm all for more characters being introduced.
Yeah, and then also the TV show Who Wants to Be a Billionaire host guy. He's new.
Watch, he ends up going up against like the magician dude at some point.
Yes.
Somehow, for some reason. I don't know why. Make it happen.
Oh, wait. So if the OP is Kaido's dream, the ED is
Terahashi's
dream. Yes.
Nice. Yeah. Because they are the two main characters. Well, no, the three main characters are them and Nendo, but Nendo doesn't have any internal
Or actually,
dreams.
it's the dreams of all of them and what they want.
Oh.
Because there's like there's the pudding, there's the ramen,
But then there's the one like terrible bowl of ramen that's probably
yeah.
Nendo's.
there's the one thing in the midst of this there.
And no, Terahashi, hand-holding is too lewd.
No, far
Saiki
too
will
lewd.
teleport far, far away.
Hell, your brother will teleport somewhere super close, you know?
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. So you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.